with Lisa Lee, and she shared her vision for this site. I was intrigued and enthusiastic about the opportunity to work with her through a joint venture to bring this project to fruition. Working with Lisa is a pleasure. She's smart, analytical, focused, even-keeled, resilient, and last but not least, very patient. Lisa, show them who you are.
Yay, Lisa.
So our first speaker is in the midst of his freshman year as Watsonville City Manager. But he brings 17 years of experience as the city manager of Gonzales. Now, 17 years is pretty impressive. And let's face it, if we're talking about communities along the corridor of 101 south of Salinas, it is much better to spend 17 years in Gonzales than it is to spend 17 years in Soledad. Now, all kidding aside, as the storms raged last month, with competing pressures and demands on his time and energy, Rene made himself available to personally assist us in addressing threats to this very construction site. And his guidance helped us mitigate the emergency. Rene, where are you? Come on up. Rene Mendez.
Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that great introduction. Where's Erica? Soledad? We've been partners for a long time. So anyway, thank you. This is a great day. I think a lot of people have worked really hard at this for a long time. And you know, these projects are not easy anywhere in the state of California. And I gotta say, the Central Coast, it's a little bit more challenging. And the closer you get to the ocean, obviously, but I think from the city's perspective, we appreciate the perseverance working through the challenges that come up. Our most recent challenge was the flooding that occurred, that impacted everybody in our community. And I think it's a testament to not only our partners, but everybody in city staff, our council, our mayor, council member Katie Clark is here, our mayor Eduardo, our former council member and mayor many times, Lowell, is here as well. And I think it really speaks to the importance of this project. So I know everybody's kind of busy when to get to it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the invitation. And I think and then our mayor will be saying a few words in a little bit. Thank you.
Very good. So our next speaker is a man who really needs no introduction. But because he expects one, I'll give him an introduction. Felipe Hernandez shares my profound affection for Chihuahuas. But wait, there's more. Felipe Hernandez is our 4th District County Supervisor, our former mayor and city council member, and a consistent advocate for housing projects like Hillcrest that deliver affordable and greatly needed housing in infill sites that allow us then to preserve our prime farmland. Felipe, please join me.
It's a beautiful day today. Well, good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. You know, when I was asked to speak, I kept thinking about my days on city council and the amount of work, the amount of planning it took to bring us here today. Glad Lowe's here. We took some sugar lumps too to make this project come to fruition. But that's what it takes, you know. It takes great staff, council members, and it takes the wherewithal, political wherewithal, to make these projects happen. Housing just doesn't appear. It takes, you know, courage to make housing happen, affordable housing. And as municipalities, as counties, and even as districts. We got some future college potential board members here. We need to create more affordable housing to meet the demands of our local workforce. We have people that need to work in our area, can't find housing. And that's true of Cabrillo, the county, city. Of course, we need to meet our own housing elements. We need to meet the demanding RENA numbers as well. And this project, helps us get there one step at a time. This project really exemplifies what a good developer does. And I want to thank, Lisa Lee. Most would walk away from a project that needed this level of cleanup. I don't know if you guys ever seen when the yard was here before, but it needed cleanup, mitigation. But together we saw this project through to make this day, the groundbreaking day, happen. So again, I want to thank the past council, the current council that passed it again, and of course Lowell, and when we took some sugar lumps to make it happen. The Hillcrest project is going to increase much needed affordable housing stock, and it's going to increase impact fees for parks. And I know one of them that I'm excited about that was mentioned right now is dogs. We're going to have a local dog. If you guys seen the master plan for Ramsey Park, it's going to have a dog park thanks
Yay.
to some of the impact fees here. It's only like a block away from here. And knowing that it's going to be 29 homes that are going to be below market rate for qualified buyers to be eligible for the affordable housing program for the city is a great thing to be proud of. So thank you for everyone that voted for it, that made this happen. It's going to improve the quality of life for people, our residents here in Watsonville. Now, so many years later, now being on the Board of Supervisors, I'm proud and honored to say that we're finally breaking ground. And it's been almost 20 years to make this happen. So thank you for everyone that made it happen.
Thank you, Felipe, and I'll see you at the dog park soon, I hope. Well, before I introduce our next speaker, I want to take a moment to acknowledge his predecessor, Ari Parker, and on behalf of the Hillcrest team, express our gratitude for her special attention and support for the project during her term as mayor, which coincided with securing the project's entitlements last year. And our appreciation extends also to former council members who were part of that process, including Lowell Hurst, who's been acknowledged, Trina Kaufman-Gomez, who's here, and others, Paco Estrada and Vanessa Quiroz Carter. We have our current city councilman, Casey Clark, here today too. Thank you for being here, as well as city staff, Susie Merriam, Justin Meeks. So now, to our current mayor, Eduardo Montesino. We know him as the fellow with the perpetual smile, whose enthusiasm for this community is ever present. On January 19th, Eduardo greeted the President of the United States of America as he disembarked from Marine One on the tarmac of Watsonville Municipal Airport. And now, less than a month later, Eduardo is here for the Hillcrest groundbreaking. Thereby proving, beyond any doubt, it just gets better. Your Honor, Mr. Mayor, you're on a roll.
Well, welcome and thank you for that introduction. Want to welcome everyone to the groundbreaking. To have new homes, great participation from city council and community. It's been tremendous amount of time that we've spent, but we knew the benefit to the community. Everyone that voted, participated, engineered, helped out. It's going to be a beautiful site here where new homes are being built. We haven't had a big development since over 2000, where some of these homes are to our right were built. Now, just think, 144 homes, 29 affordable units. That's incredible for our community, especially for the working class that we all care about in this community. They're going to be able to do an entry level, going to be able to find themselves hopefully in some homes, so for them to feel right at home, because we live in a community that is bunched up because we don't have any housing. And just think, the property used to be an old junkyard, not too long ago. And the developer cleaned it up. Lisa, thank you. And is going to construct an extension of our Watsonville salute trails. So just think, we're going to be able to walk around all this area, just connecting the trails finally in our area. So this just talks about how working together we can make improvements to our community with much needed housing options. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eduardo. So at this Pajaro Valley Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture Perfect Picture Postcard Day, I'd like to invite the Chamber's own Shaz Roth to say a few words.
They do say it's the Chamber of Commerce Weather Day. This is exactly what this is. If you want a nice weather day, you just invite the Chamber of Commerce. So, spring of 2023 is going to be new beginnings for so many families that will be investing in this area in Watsonville. Ownership of a new home brings something that families dream about their whole lives. And this beautiful development is going to provide many opportunities. Opportunities for neighbors to create a community environment, living with each other, creating that great neighborhood of friendships that are going to last forever. Opportunities to enjoy the outdoor space, all of the great parks that are going to be part of it, the dog park, the walks around the slough. And it's also going to provide opportunities for local businesses to increase their customers. It's going to provide opportunities for businesses to invest in Watsonville. It's also going to create a stronger economy. So we want to thank you that have made this happen. It's been a pleasure working with all of you on behalf of the Chamber. Lisa, I've so enjoyed getting to know you over the years, and we're ready to break ground on this great new project.
Thank you, Shaz. Okay, so our next speaker is Mark Lester, CEO of Landco, and my childhood and now lifelong friend and compadre. What can be said about Mark Lester that hasn't already been said by somebody somewhere? Mark and I met at the grammar school under the control and command of the nuns at Moreland Notre Dame Academy, right down there on Main Street across from the landmark local St. Patrick's Church. In due course, I did the right thing and I enrolled at Watsonville High School, but Mark defected to Aptos High. More than 30 years ago, we reconnected as business partners and have pursued opportunities around the country. But it's true, there's no place like home, and so here we both are today. Mark.
All right. Thank you. It's a tough act to follow. Welcome all. My name is Mark Lester, CEO of Landco, and I'm thrilled to be participating in the groundbreaking today of Hillcrest, our newest Watsonville development. This property, a former wrecking yard, is being transformed into a community of 144 homes. They offer breathtaking views of the mountains and eventually a trail to observe the coastal estuary because of the work we've done here to clean up. At completion, Hillcrest will have provided 5 different floor plans, which will include 29 affordable units for qualified affordable buyers. In addition, we will be developing, as I mentioned, the nature trail for walking along the estuary, now preserved. In all, over $9 million of savings will be passed on to qualified affordable buyers. $6 million in school, development, and other impact fees will be paid. On completion, Watsonville will have an additional $130 million of real estate in its tax base. And now, I want to extend our heartfelt thanks to the many service providers who have made this a reality. So I'd like each of you to stand as I recognize you. First, our building contractor, Asonio Construction. So, I see him out there. And our civil contractor, Don Chapin and Company. Do we see somebody here? There he is. Thanks for being here. Our environmental engineering team, Weber Hayes. Do we have somebody here? Our architectural and design team, William Kemp Architects. Bill, thanks for making it today. Our civil engineering group, RMJ and Associates. Do we have somebody here? Okay. Land Use Planning Group, Hannah and Venata. Excellent. This was a very, very challenging project from that standpoint. Our debt financing comes from Builders Capital out of Seattle. I don't know if they're here today, but we want to acknowledge them just the same, please. City of Watsonville. County of Santa Cruz. Our development partner, Lisa Lee. Our sales and marketing team, Act Compass, Andy Ardilla. Thanks. And almost last, but not least, Peter Ratton for some valuable contributions on many levels. And finally, our hardworking project staff at Landco. Thank you for your expertise and dedication, rain or shine. Certainly without you, this project would not be happening. Thank you again. Any of you care to stand and recognize yourselves? Taylor Burks, somewhere. Taylor. Excellent. We're excited also to announce our partnership with Second Harvest Food Bank. For the first 10 homes sold, Hillcrest will be donating $1,000 per home.
Wow.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Today we break ground on a new chapter for Watsonville. Hillcrest brings growth, community, and affordability. Thank you all for being a part of this historic moment. Let's build something great together. Good. Thank you. You too, old man. All right.
Thank you very much, Mark. And now I would like to bring up Andy Ardilla from the Ardilla Costello team at Compass Real Estate. And as Mark said, Andy is spearheading our sales and marketing efforts. Thank you, Peter.
afternoon, everyone. My name is Andy Ardilla. I'm the principal of the Ardilla Costello team at Compass. We are honored to be the group that's responsible for handling the sales and marketing of the residences here at Hillcrest. Firstly, I wanted to thank you for joining us to celebrate this important milestone in bringing forth this highly anticipated and much needed housing development to the city of Watsonville. We appreciate Mayor Montesino, dignitaries, political officials, and city officials, and the Chamber of Commerce for being here today to commemorate this momentous occasion. Our team has spent the last couple of years with Landco and the Hillcrest team in preparing for bringing the first phase of residences to market. The Watsonville area is considered one of the most desirable places in the U.S. to live and work, according to the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal actually publishes an annual top emerging housing markets in the U.S. It's published every year, and this year, of the top 20 markets, Watsonville was ranked number 2 on this list. Truly incredible. Watsonville has experienced a significant influx of residential demand attributable to the tech boom and other prevailing economic and demographic trends. As the Bay Area becomes increasingly dense, discerning new home buyers continue to look toward outlying communities like Watsonville for improved affordability, greater space, and better safety. We are certain that this new community will fulfill strong demand and add much needed housing stock to the area. I also want to take a brief moment to recognize Wells Fargo Bank. They are a preferred lender for the Hillcrest project, so thank you so much for being here and participating with us today. We'll be working with Wells Fargo closely, as well as our home buyers for financing purposes. Our team looks forward to launching sales during the summer of 2023. So I just wanted to conclude today with just asking everyone to please keep our contact information handy. I brought lots of business cards, so many of you may be interested in purchasing a home, so we're the folks to talk to. Thank you so much for coming today, and we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
So if I may ask Mayor Montesino, City Manager Mendez, Mark, Lisa, Shaz, please join me so we can turn the first shovel of dirt on the project.
So what we're going to do is we're going to throw the dirt up in the air for the photo. KSBW wants us to get them some B-roll of everyone, and so they're Entrevision, so they're looking for everyone to put their hand in the shovel, and we're going to, on Alex's count and Hector, we're going to throw some dirt in the air. So we're going to get everyone around. We have 7 shovel opportunities.
Just remember the wind when you throw the dirt.
Yeah, really. That way.
Someone has to maneuver the fancy 5-person shovel, so it requires everyone to be on hand. Andy, I'd like you on the edge. Shaz, can you get your hand in on the large shovel, please? So we're gonna, on the count of 3, we're gonna throw the dirt up in the air. 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! Okay, one more time.
One more time.
All right, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Everybody this way, just reach in like you're tight. Yeah, right. There we go. Squeeze in and lift up this 1, 2, in. And again. Awesome. You got a whole bunch there. Anybody else?